Hello, my name is Megan, and today I'll be discussing interconnected topics that we've explored in recent lectures, such as globalization, the key actors in international relations, and the distinction between international relations and world politics. So, first, starting off with globalization, um, which is a concept we've already discussed in class. Globalization refers to the increasing connection of countries across economic, social, and cultural realms. Um, so, first, economically, as we learned, this is evident through international trade agreements, the movements of capital, and global supply chains, which have basically heightened the interdependence of nations. Um, so, socially, globalization impacts our daily lives by spreading ideas, norms, and some other movements, which we've seen through, social media or like other communication platforms. Um, so, culturally, globalization fosters the exchange of music, art, and traditions across borders, as we'll know. One example could be the recent um, impact that Korean culture has globally. So, for next topic, we have international relations and world politics. But I think we've already studied the key actors and like which shape the global landscape we live in. So, one of those key actors are states, which are the central players globally, um, each one of them governing its own territory and people. But beyond states, we've examined the importance of international organizations such as the United Nations, which promote diplomacy and global cooperation, as we know. Um, there's also some non-governmental organizations like Greenpeace and Red Cross um, that also play some critical roles by influencing policy and like advocating for issues such as environmental protection and human rights. So I think finally what we learned um, about that lesson was the impact of individuals, including diplomats, global leaders, and activists whose decisions basically help shape the global political landscape we'll know. So, lastly, but not less important, I'd like to highlight the distinction between international relations and world politics, which is something we've carefully analyzed in class, especially. Um, International relations basically refers to the study and practice of the formal relationships between states, focusing in diplomacy, trade, and conflict resolution. So, in contrast, world politics is a broader concept, I would say. Um, Basically, it um, encompasses the actions of all global actors, including non-state entities, um, like on the world stage. Um, so as we discussed, within like these frameworks, three key terms stand out for me, which are security, economy, and identity. Security involves the protection of states and individuals from threats. Economy um, relates to the basically the management of resources and wealth on national and global levels, and identity reflects how nations and individuals define themselves in an increasingly interconnected world. So, um, I think a conclusion for these three topics are like the concepts of globalization we've studied so far, the key actors in global politics, and the distinction between international relations and world politics, as um, basically have provided a comprehensive understanding of today's complex world.